Hi, my name is Shazwan Iskandar bin Saari. I'm from University Malaya. So today my invention product title is Natsponge. Now I would like to explain briefly about my product. So before we are going to explanation about my product, I think it's better to explain how I came up with this idea. So a sponge in the filter for an use for an aquarium and formal water is because of we want to ensure that the water is always safe for aquatic life, because aquatic organisms, they rely on water very much. They rely on the quality of the water, the pH of the water, and the ingredient in the water. And usually we use synthetic sponge, which in the market, the synthetic sponge are made up of three basic ingredients. So the first one is cellulose, derived from wood pulp, which is, we know that cellulose gives the toughness to the plant, but we don't want the high toughness. So that to soften it, we will use softener. So, and the second ingredient is sodium sulfate, the third hand fiber, and the last one we use bleach and dye. Okay, a sponge filter is used together with air pump to draw aquarium or tank water through the porous sponge. This action is actually, we want to separate the foreign particles from the water so that we can give a high quality of water to the aquatic life, so that we can save the aquatic life. But unfortunately, the existing sponge in the market are difficult to dispose naturally because it use chemical that need a proper disposal method. So it requires additional disposal cost, as well as increasing the quantity of solid waste that needs to be disposed. So because of this problem, based on this problem, then that's why I came up with this idea to produce a product that I can make the sponge from a natural ingredient and safe to be used. It called Natsponge. So actually, this idea came from a combination of my previous innovation product. So I have two previous innovation product, which is the first one is filtering apparatus and Catapult Pro. So I will have a short explanation about this product. So the first one, which is the filtering apparatus, is actually a wastewater filter. Then I filter the wastewater so that I can ensure that wastewater in the drainage system is clean and safe to the environment by using banana trunk as the main medium to filter the wastewater. And the banana trunk have the capability to absorb the oil from the water. And we have the other one, which is Catapult Pro. Catapult Pro, in the other hand, is actually a skin treatment product, which is the main ingredient. The domain ingredient I use is Terminalia catappa, which it have the capability to heal the skin problem or skin disease, where the catappa leaf as well known as a disinfectant and a booster to the fertility of aquatic life. And actually, for your information, in Thailand, they use this catappa leaf to treat Siamese fighting fish and to get the beautiful scale of that fish. And the combination of these two ingredients, which is the banana trunk fiber and catappa leaf, has made this product, which is Natsponge. Sponge, it actually a good sponge. It's an excellent product for filtration and suitable to use in the aquatic life farming industry. Okay, now we move on to the objective. So the first objective is to use waste material and use a cheap material, and also use the material that can get for free. So actually, for your information, the ingredient which is we use the catappa leaf and as well the banana trunk, we can get it for free. It is actually abundant in Malaysia. Okay, for the second objective is waste sponge can be mixed with black soil and can be used as plant fertilizer. So we know that when we filter the feces of the fish have the ammonia molecules, ammonia particles that contain nitrogen that can help the growth for the plant. So when it trap this kind of particle, we can use it as a plant fertilizer. So the third one is, which is the natural product. It is actually a natural product because we use all the natural ingredients. We also do not use artificial material. I think this is the most important thing. And the fourth one, which is, it is an eco-friendly, green-friendly, and user-friendly product. I think always it will help and safe to be. It also is safe to be used. And the last one is, it has many benefits and nutrients for the aquatic organism itself and for the environment. So just like I said that it gives benefits, actually the benefits and nutrient comes from the ingredient itself. So the first one, which is banana fiber is composed of cellulose, hemicellulose and lignin. So these three ingredients give the toughness to the banana fiber. So it will also give toughness to the filter, and but it also actually porous, which it let the water to flow. The second ingredient, which is catapult leaf, it contains several chemical molecule. This chemical help to treat the water, and at the same time it actually can lower the pH, and it can remove the heavy metal content in the water. And so because of this, when I combine, so with the combination of these two material in this production of the sponge used in the water filter in aquatic life farming or aquarium water, will be able to help reduce the use of artificial materials in our daily life. So this is actually the method to produce this product. So the first step is we need to get the banana trunk, which we use as a fiber, and catapult leaf as the main ingredient to produce nut sponge. So the second one is do some treatment to ensure it is safe to use, such as clean and something else. And the second one, which is we will cut into long cube before blend into fibers. This is actually for the banana trunk. And the fourth one is we will blend the catapult leaf, and other step, which is we put it into a mold and mix these two ingredients, compress them in the form of layer of cube, and then we dry at natural temperature of use an oven. It takes longer time if using natural method. And the last one is once dry, you can cut the sponge layer according to required size like a regular sponge. Now let's have a look to the difference between a sponge on the market and invention sponge, which is Natsponge. So this is the sponge in the market, the colorful one, and at the right hand side, which is Natsponge, is actually the final product of my product. So now I want to show the video, which is actually the video that's showing the process of making this product.
Kena chop manual dulu lah, baru boleh chop mesin.
Ha?
Kena chop manual dulu. Kena chop. Tidak kan dah. Kalau apa lagi ni? Macam-macam.
So this is how we compress making the the sponge looking shape. So this is catapult leaf, which is abundant in Malaysia. So this is the process of mixing two ingredients so that we can make the final product of nut sponge. Okay, so the first application of the product is we use it in the lobster farming project that use river water as a source of lobster pond. And after that, we get a good feedback from the project operator where it's saved on the purchase of the filter material. Nut sponge layer also have been found that it can trap dirt well, and it also no need to be washed as often as the regular sponge. And with the use of catapult leaf in nut sponge, the water quality has been increased, and it also increased the mortality of the lobster itself. So now this is our first study to study the effectiveness of the nut sponge. So we use in the red box, which is we use the nut sponge in the small aquarium. So now this is a video showing how the filter works. So this is our next study. At this time, we use larger tanks so we can get the effectiveness better compared to the smaller aquarium. So just like I said before that we use this Natsponge in the lobster farm, this is the location of the real application. So this is a standard water quality specifically for the river water. So this is some of the lab tests that we get from the water that we filter with the Natsponge. So just I said before that this waste Natsponge after the maintenance can be used as a plant fertilizer because it traps feces that contain ammonia molecule that will support the growth of the plant. So the advantages and the impact of using our product are the most dominant one. It is a natural product and it do not use any artificial material because we only use natural ingredients using waste material cheap and sometimes available for free. It's also an eco-friendly and user-friendly product. The material used are proven give many benefits and nutrients to aquatic life and for environment as well. And it's also a safe to use product because it is safe for the human, nature and aquatic life. And the last one is after use or need to be maintained or replaced, waste sponge can be mixed with black soil and can be used as plant fertilizer, so we can recycle the product, and I think it is a very green product. So that's all from me. Thank you.